are here today. We have we have some shoes to make. Well, as you can see, some of the shoes are not fully functional yet, so we actually have to glue some of them together. And that's what we're gonna take care of today. I appreciate everybody gonna join. Appreciate everybody who's here. Appreciate you guys so much because this is fun. I really like doing this today. And yep, easy enough, right? Easy, easy today. So let's make sure we have yeah, that looks about correct. Let me cut this. I'm gonna make sure that this edge is aligned. Got some glue there. That looks about right. That looks about right. I'm gonna let that glue. I'm gonna let that set in real quick. It just takes a few seconds for it to get tacky and then for it to harden a tad bit. Looks like we can add some more glue. Let's go. It's almost dry. There we go. All right, so let's glue this one too. Just making sure that the tongue of it matches. Just making sure that the tongue of the shoe matches. Because sometimes they're a little off. So I'm just gluing aggressively. I'm just going. Oops. Make sure that they meet. This one's a little off. I think the entire shoe is off. So it's not going to set the same as the other ones. I can see how I probably could just rip this off actually, like a band-aid. Yep, probably just rip that. But I'll let it be. I didn't already put a lot of work into it, so we're just gonna figure it out as we go. It's gonna look like a shoe. It's not gonna change the fact that it is or it isn't. It's still a shoe. right, it should be tacky now. We'll just add some more glue on this side. Some glue on this side. And so I hope to add, which I'm pretty sure I'll be able to add some lines to add details to the shoe just in general, because I want to get some good designs going. And we'll probably just draw some new and different designs as well, because this is just foam and it's easy enough to apply some paint to it. So it's like a hangnail right there. Boom, it's glued. All right, let's see, what other ones do we have? We have one more to glue. This one's a little off too. They're supposed to meet. I don't know how I did that. I could probably take that off, but it's too far gone in the work to try to take them off. So it looks like that one's gonna be right. Let's see, cut this. Just try to round this edge. Add some glue. I just want the top to get tacky, or the front part to get tacky, so just wait for that part to it's a nice paper though. All right. Like I said, we just gotta wait for it to get tacky, and actually, you know what? Before I put the, I think that's what I'm gonna do too. Before I put the pins in, I'm gonna paint them and then put the pins in. Or, all right, it is. It's a little tacky there. Let's see. So this is just foam that I'm using. I have an idea how I like to create. So a lot of times I like flat forms or forms that are not created, so I can mend and mold them into whatever I want. Because this is, like I said, this is just a flat foam, and I bought this from the store. And I was like, you know what? I said we can make anything with these. So I was deciding that I wanted to do like vending shows, and a lot of times the demographic that comes through would be people who, obviously that would like to buy jewelry. So I said I can make something that would be lower than $20 for sales. And so I said, well, I can make these as well, and that's what I've been doing, and they work out pretty well. So stick to it, get good at it, and you got yourself a working product. Yeah, yeah. I think this side's higher. What are you doing over there? Let's add some of that. Yeah, that side's way higher. So we're just gonna, oh. All right, tacky as it is. Nice. Nice. Got ourselves some shoes. All right, so I said I would like to, I'm gonna try, hold on, take this. Oop. And I said I wanted to cut these a little flatter. They're a little bit elongated. Nice. All right, let's get all of these, clean up this space real quick. And put all these ducks in a row. All right, so the next thing that we're going to do, I did say that I didn't want necessarily to put the pins in because I have these pins that I just jam into the bottom part of the shoe. But yeah, we can do that afterwards. I kind of want to get into the drawing, so I have to get. I have to get comfortable. Hold on, don't do that. Oh, because the cord's over there. How did I have the cord last time? Let's see. It's getting aggressive. Okay, hold on. It's the cord. All right, so there were some TDs in there, some technical difficulties, which I don't know. Yeah, power completely just went out, which is wild. Usually doesn't happen like that, but anyway. So we have these little tiny shoes. I feel like I was closer or further away from the camera, but all right, so let's just get started before I get too overwhelmed with the past situation, whatever the heck that was about. So we're just gonna draw. Hopefully a straight line. Oh man, this might take forever. looks like it's working. Yeah, it looks like it's working. I feel like I should be further back, like the it's oh, it's that feeling again. It's that weird feeling. So these are our, I believe they're called duck shoes. And we're just gonna draw some little tiny designs on them to orchestrate the awesomeness of them. See if I can get some of the see if I can get some of the lines. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Because as a whole, once I start painting them, yeah, it won't even matter. It won't even matter. Because the paint job will do it so much better. All right, let's get that glue line. So I made these yesterday, and I was thinking about like some of the designs that I could put up there. And like I said, I wanted to make them as simple as possible because the more that I do, the more difficult it'll become to. And yeah, that's not how I want it to be. I don't want it to be a difficult draw. So just simple shapes, simple designs. I mean, I could get really super technical on them, but it just depends on how I feel about it. But we don't need to. We just need to. Oh, that's a real thick line. So yesterday we did a bunch of these, and they came out really good. I painted them and everything yesterday, and I didn't put a coat of varnish or something on it. And so when I touched them, they ended up bleeding. Like some of the red ink just going crazy. And I was like, wait, this thing didn't dry yet? Nope. None of that paint dry. Well, I can say none of it, but that red paint that I used yesterday, none of it dried. And I was like, that's not okay. So yeah, today's gonna be different because we're not gonna do the same thing. That was a pain in the butt to realize that I couldn't get a good paint job because of the red. Now the black, like once the black ink dries, that's it. It's pretty much gonna stick there. Yeah, that's what it's gonna do. So today I'm just gonna use the I'm just gonna use acrylic rather than all right. Just make sure I've got the line straight for this one. There's glue right there. Nice. That's a good shoe. Man, that took forever. Pressure. I mean, this is a good pen. I like this one because I like the tip. But all in all, perfection is sometimes more or less more difficult. So let's add. We're gonna add our pens. Just need one. Wait, do I have the pliers? Oh, hold on. Put that there. There's the other glue right there. Okay, there's the pliers. So just gonna open this up really quick. Now it's got a little hook right there. And where is the other? Gonna open up. Just need one. I just need one. And then I need I just need one of these. Nice. All right, so we're gonna have to shove this into the front of the shoe right here. I think that's it. Yeah, right there. Get in there. Just like gotta drive it. Okay, cool. And I'm not getting as much ink as on my hands as possible. So, and I noticed too, like if I get extra ink on parts, I can just take some alcohol and I can either make it worse or better. Yeah, that's what that's supposed to do. So then we have Let's see. Then we have the bottom. See, like there's a tiny piece in there. So I just put glue inside. Just a nice little dollop of glue in there. And then I can just press. Hopefully it's straight. And just press down on it until it's sticky. It'll get tacky first, and then I can, right? Oh, my foot's stuck. My foot's stuck in it. Ow. Yep. There we go. All right, so that's stuck. Now this pen is hinged in there. So I can take and put this, attach that in there. Then I can close it up. And then I can set that, and there you go. You got a nice little earring. Or, you know, if you don't want it as an earring, you can just put it on your keychain or something like that, because it still has a clip, etc., etc., etc. So we have to do that to 50 more of these. That's what we got to do. And I'll paint them all together, but, you know, as we move through, this will take us an extreme amount of time. So I'm going to put that right there. We're going to put that right there. All right, so let's get our pen back out. Let me get some of this paint off my fingers. And glue that's adhered to my fingers as well. Said no, your fingers are going to be dirty. Okay, that's fine. Dirty fingers. Oops. All right, let's see. Thick tip. And begin. Oh, these are high boots right here. Let's go. The good thing is that I know how to make straight lines. Somewhere in my lifetime, I've made countless amount of straight lines, and now I'm an expert at making straight lines. The goal is just not to get ink all over your fingers. That's just the goal. And we're gonna gently match that together, and boom goes dynamite. Let's go. All right. So we got our bottom. We can make, let's see, what else can we make? We can make one there. I just put my finger in there. There we go. Nice. And then we draw another circle. like I said, the easier the shapes that I can make, the faster this will be. Because your brain will just be like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. And then what? And then you make some funky shape that doesn't, yeah. So just be kind to your brain. Sometimes it just needs simplicity. Yep, it just needs something simple. Uh, Usually the arc of the back of the shoes is pretty dominant, so we can do something like that. Doesn't have to be spectacular, it just needs to be an arc. And boom, look at that. Look at that. Picasso. Oh, those some high boots right there. She gonna like those. She said she gonna wear those. She gonna wear those in the flood for real. All right, let's do the front. Yeah, let's do the front. And I'm gonna put a little X here. I'm gonna put another X here. Because everybody loves X's, especially the rebounds. Let's go. Put another X here. We'll put another X here too. And then we'll put another one here. I probably just need to glue a little bit right there on that side right there, just to make sure that it matches. But we'll worry about that some other time because we made some laces. Okay, so let's get the outside. I'm gonna do the outside of this. And this side. Nice. Nice. Let's take this. And we're just gonna let's make something. Just make triangles. Yep, that's the way she likes to wear them. Triangular. So when I color them, they'll look like dinosaur teeth. I could just paint them all black too, or white, whatever color, because this is our world. You know what I'm talking about? Bang! All right, let's just put some petals here. Because that's how she said, oops, that's how she said she liked them. She said she liked petals. Let's just put another one here. And so basically I'm just gonna color all of these in. So I'm not really worried about the lines overlapping or anything like that because the colors will just absorb all of that. Yes, it will. Let me see, that's 1, 2, 3. I guess I'll just add another small one here. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so what we're gonna do with the back, we'll just put some whatever the heck this is. We'll just do that. Cool. I'll just do another one of those. And yep, that's how it goes. These some cool shoes though, yo. Nice. Let me get this little. Nope, it doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter. We try so hard, and in the end, she doesn't even wear them. All right, let's add another. I'll put our finger in here. And in the front, it just needs to poke like right there. Jam it real hard in there. There we go. And it just needs to go underneath the tongue of the boot of the shoe. And it didn't. Let's go. Nope, it actually took it off. Don't take it off. I think I got it that time. Did I get it? I don't think I got it. Wait, did I get it? I'm trying to. I think it went up. It's not supposed to push the tongue. It did, it pushed it. Look at it. It's not supposed to come off. It's supposed to go inside. Oh, I see the hole. Okay, so glue me, please. Glue me. Glue. Actually, you know what? Let's just take you out. Because you're supposed to be glued down. And let's just put some glue here. And then put you back in there. So then, oops. And I'll put you back in there. It doesn't even matter. You try so hard. Oops, I forgot to bend this too. Let's bend this real quick. Bend that open. I'm gonna take one of these little claws. And then we're going to attach that, force this in there gently, gently. And then we're gonna close gently, close that up. Bam! We got ourselves a claw. Wait, where's the box? The box is right here. We just need one. We don't need everybody to come with us. This is a solo mission. All right. Wait, where did... No! Glue. What are you doing over there? All right, so we just need to glue this. And it looks like we got ourselves... Wait, it's not attached? What are you doing in there, mister? What are you doing? All right, so we just need a hint of toxic glue. And I'm still getting I see you deep down in there. I see you. Yeah, I see you, Mr. Pen. I just need to force it down in there real quick. That's why, like, when you first put your foot in the shoe and it goes like this, and you're like trying to get your sock together, and it's like all types of emptiness. And we just need to glue this side. Actually, I just need some more glue. This is not. Get down there, glue. Get down there. I just want to make sure I glue the sides real quick. I think that side's pretty. Yeah, that side's pretty. And just make sure it's tacky before I let it go. That's how I like to leave them. I like to leave them super tacky. Oh, all by your. There we go. There we go. That's a good shoe right there. We're just gonna go ahead and put you right here too. Put you right there. Nice. Nice. All right. Next up, wait, let me clean my hands real quick because we can do that. I can't wait to start coloring. I probably like after a few of these we can color. We don't have to. Yo, this glue. Oh, this is like the worst part. The finger. I might have to go wash my hands. I'm not into having dirty fingertips. Not a dirty. What's this back? What's going on back here? I need surgery. All right, cool. All right, let's start with our line so we can define our, it's right there. That's our sole. And of course, as soon as straight lines are so freaking easy, man. I like straight lines. I think if I could like have a long piece of paper, I could draw like the straightest line in the world, except for that line. That line was not straight at all. But now it is. There's like a hint of glue back here. Super. Let's. What else can we put? We can draw whatever, right? Let's just draw whatever. Let's just draw Perky's pocket. Yep. I just drew Perky's pocket. That's funny. That's so funny. Let's draw on the other side too. Because without the other side, you only have half a shoe. That's so nice. Look at that. Oh, you're a good Perky's pocket. All right, what else can we draw? Oh, the back of it. We can draw, let's just draw straight lines. One there, and one there. And let's just connect those lines like that, and that one like that, and this one like that. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay. And then for the front, we can do, we can just do, I guess we can just do circles. Some type of half circles. Because just like I said, once we paint them, you won't even notice the lines. Not really. Because I'm designing this shoe for this one. It just looks like wheels. It's like those. Just make sure that they get up there nice and thick. Looks like school bus wheels. No, like tractor trailer wheels. No, what's the other ones? Digger wheels. Just add another one here, and we're done. Nice. Nice. Look at that. Look at that guy right there. That's a handsome guy. All right, let's add our laces. Connect from here to there. Here to there. Here to there. To there. Oh, this one's gonna be awesome. And except for this little piece, what's going on here? Is that paint or that's glue? All right, looks like we got a little unlace there. Let's just add a little bit of glue. Make sure we get, when we put our foot in there, make sure our shoes are tied up, because you don't want to slip out of your shoes. If you do that, you might fall into a well and never be found again, because that happens every day somewhere in the world. Tiny puppies fall into wells because their shoes are untied. You know what I'm saying? That's just what happens. Or ducks. When ducks are walking across the street and that shoe's untied, you ever see a duck trip before? That's because their shoes are untied. All right, I'm just gonna wait till this is like a little tacky, and it looks like we got it. We did it. Wow, we did it. All right, let's go. We have another pen to add real quick. Boom. We can add, just go ahead and pull up this. We just need one. What is up with this collectiveness on? We just need one. Y'all wait your turn. Y'all, I promise I'm with all of these in this container. You guys will never, ever know what it feels like to not be used. One day. There we go. Got that. All right, we just need to pick this up. Nice. And open this gently. Is that enough? No, just a little bit more. Just a tiny bit more. You can add this. This is our claw. We can put that up. We can put this up against here. Okay, almost there, almost there, almost there. Just a tiny bit. We don't want to open it up too much because then we'll. Nice. And then close it gently, gently. I said gently, bro. What's up with the aggressive? Got it. All right, so then I need to put this in the front. Put this right here. Just shove it in there real hard. See, it's got to be really aggressive. Oh, there it is. And we're gonna slide that. Gotta feel that pop there. Oh, no, no. Yep, I got it. I see it. Just gotta put some glue in here real quick. Oops. Oops. Just gonna slather that in there. That's the way. Oh, my finger is gonna be stuck. My finger's gonna be stuck in the shoe. Oh my gosh. The feeling of a wet, sticky sock. That's what my finger feels like. I think we could still add some more details up here too, but wait, while my finger's stuck in there, we can add some. Add some ink on the outside. Feels like I'm doing my nails. That's weird. That's such a weird feeling I just had. All right. Bravo. That looks good. That looks really good. Okay. That looks like we got ourselves a shoe. All right, let's add this to the front. Because just like I said, I mean, it's an earring, but you know, you can put it and attach it to your, to your keys, whatever you want to do. It's up to you. It's your life. And it's your shoes. It's your shoes. All right, let's put this right there. And I think this is the same size as the other one. We're gonna use this. Let me wipe my hands off again. In the end, it doesn't even matter. No, looks like we got ourselves some clean hands. You know what? Let me poke this one first because I feel like I might be doing it a little bit backwards. Where's the rods at? If I put the rods in first, that's what I was doing before, but I really don't want to get more paint all over my hands. So let me add a few of these. I said a few. I don't need all of y'all out at the same time. Let's see. Oh, that's a real difficult shoe to get my finger in it too. shove that in there. Real aggressive. Super aggressively. Ah. Let's put this one in there too. Let's put right there. Super aggressive. And let's add this one. See how easy it is just to do one after another, like a little assembly line type thing. Type. Ugh, right in there. Let's go. And let's add that one here. Oh, you got to make the sound when you do it too, because if you don't make the sound, it just will never. Yeah, do you understand? It'll just never go through, because like it's a round edge, so the foam is very hesitant. Ugh, got that. I think I'm just like forcing the foam too. This was supposed to glue down. I don't know why. I don't know why you're not gluing down. Yes. Let's make sure. Because there's a hole right there. I made a pre-hole. See? Just got it. All right, last one. I had the exact amount of pins I needed to. That's really trippy. Really, oh, it's really trippy right there. But that one worked perfectly, actually. That was in there. Let me see if I can see. It's like right up against it. All right, so I just need to glue these real quick. So I'm gonna take, oh my gosh, this looks disgusting. What is happening with this? What? All right. I think I need some more glue. So I'm using this one because it has a brush on it. And if I use the other one with the little pointer, it'll get glue. It'll get glue all over the sides. And I'm just going to gently smother glue all on the interior of that. And then I'm just gonna, actually, we're not even gonna put our, I'm just gonna make, I think that's in there. Press this. So this is our sock, right? And this is our foot. And I'm just gonna make sure that it's in there. I'm gonna put that right there. And this one, the same. I think it's right there. Yep, it's there. Just gently. And we're just gonna assume that this is how they really make shoes in real life. So if you guys don't know, this is how your shoes actually get made by hand. And they put their gigantic fingers inside there. The reference to the fact that you have small feet. I'm gonna do it like that. This is what it actually looks like. You know, like the videos for how it's made. Yep. What are you doing? Just what are you doing? You're not working? What are you doing? Oh, it's glued. It's glued. Oh, and I ripped the back of it. Look at that. I don't see no problems. And we're just gonna sandwich that. My fingers are stuck. I'm so sure that that's not supposed to be like that at all. All right, let's put some more glue down in here. Let's see it. Wait, is this one already glued? No, this one can't be glued. It couldn't have been glued. Let's put. This one might actually already been glued. It looks like there is some hesitant glue. Okay. All right, that one's glued. I don't think this one's glued. No. Let's put you right there. I think I made the. Yep, put enough glue on that one. Just make sure I can see that. And smash it down really hard. Ugh, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What are you doing with my finger, bro? Get off. They're glued down already. Get over here. I've been having fun. As long as you guys know that, I guess that's all that matters. And my finger is completely stuck. Oh. The aggressiveness of this glue is taking me by storm. Okay, that one's done. Oh, what's going on here? What's happening? Looks like you need some glue there, sir. Oh, I can feel that one being poked to the back. All right, last. I wish there was another way to shove that glue in there without my fingertip getting accosted by the glue. Where is it at? Where did it go? Oh, I see it. Bulky to brilliant. No, that's the wrong one. What? All right, give me a second. I'm gonna use you in a second. Just give me 60 seconds. I gotta make sure that this person's shoe has a tongue. Bro, just jam it in there. Jam it on the beat. Do. It's not. It's not staying down though. I think we're gonna need to do surgery, sir. I need to come in here evasively, just smother the inside of your organs. I mean your shoe, and just jam it like that. These are big shoes though. Like if this duck could wear like any shoes, this would be it. He would have so much wide space to flop. And he probably wouldn't even need to wear socks either. All right. Let's get the painting because my fingers are getting sticky from overly gluing stuff together. I try so hard. Wait, where's the... Oh, and in the end, sometimes it doesn't even matter. 50? Do we need anything else? Hold on 1 second, y'all. All right, so I had to reestablish my dominance in the world. So sorry it took so long. All right, so let's do. I think this was the same size. Make sure we do identicals. And look, I'm getting ink all over my hand again. Let's go. Maybe it's this one. Is this the same one? Is this the same height? No. Is this the same height? Are these the same? These might be the same. Let's do that one. Let's do that one. We got it right. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. These are like so much fun to make. I don't know why. Maybe the fact that they look like shoes, but even like when I decided to cut them out, I was like, man, this might turn into something amazing to play with. You know, just like a person with a brand new something. You know, you get a brand new pair of glasses or brand new tooth. And you just want to play with it all day, you know? Just like, and I just washed my hands too. And now I get to play with some brand new ink all over my hands. Oops. Yes, sir. All right, let's see if we can get the other side. The other side of it all. So I also have different color foam too. I think I chose the blue because it was like a lighter color. And I'm not necessarily sure if anybody would wear these, but you know, since I'm a giant and I'm making small shoes for little people, for tiny people, like ducks, I figured that the color would look nice. Yeah, that's what I did. I did that for you. I thought about you. I really did. All right, let's put some circles at the bottom of this one. Some little half circles. And I think it starts, no, it just starts at the back. Oh, Mizu, what's happening? Great to see you. I stayed in that conversation. I didn't stay in a conversation, but I stayed listening to Wild Wolf as she was drawing while the stream was running on. I thought that was pretty cool to do. So I did that today. Do something a little different. How you doing today? You said good morning. A good day to you too, my friend. What you got planned today? I kind of feel like it's like afternoon because I always stream in the afternoon, but my little one is here, so he has school, so I have to get up at the same time as he does. So I'm streaming until the break of dawn. Oops. Yeah, that's what I'm doing now, and I enjoy it. I really enjoy getting up in the morning. I'm not a morning person because usually I'll get up in the afternoon. Sometimes, like, no, I take that back. I'm not a morning person. I won't even make that up. But I know if I don't get up, I won't get up until the afternoon. And that's not fair to myself or the day because the day has so many things offered and I have to be there to take it. Just take it. Just go ahead and check it. Yep. What you got going on today? You're up pretty early too. You're not at work. Did I get that right? I did. Look at that. I got it right. I got it right. Boom goes the dynamite. All right, let's put some laces on this bad boy. Bam, there goes one. Bam, there goes two. Oh, Mizu, I made you some shoes too. You like them? I don't know if you can fit them, but I made you some shoes. These are for you. Bam. Today's a great day, man. Today's a really good day. Let's go. It's a really good day. Look at the ducks in the back. They just got stuff on their face. That's how they wear their shoes. Yeah, that's how they wear their shoes. Doing it how they want to do it. Not how anybody else tells them they should, but just because they can do whatever they want to do because they're ducks. And they really don't give a fuck. Sensations, huh? Oh, you know what's really crazy? My mom watched one of my streams and she was like, why did you use the F word? And I was like, because I'm talking to an adult. And then she was like, I don't think it's needed. And I was like, you know what? I said, I'll cater to that and I'll stop saying the F word during my live streams. I realized that because I don't know who intently I'm like offering content to, because it could be kids, it could be little people, it could be little tiny people who don't, often hear the F word. So I said I was going to do better at that. Because my son does watch my live streams, but I told him what the F word meant and I told him how he should use it if he's to emphasize something. And a lot of times I emphasize that I'm talking to adults, I'm not talking to little people. So, if and when I choose to use I have to get better at my words. So, long story short, I'm not hitting that mark, am I? That's weird. I'm going to hit that mark. I think I did a good job though. Today is saved thanks to this marker. Let's go. I actually bought this marker the other day too at what's the word? At Michael's. It was $2 and some change. I don't know why they don't just make things just $1. Forget about all the tax stuff. Just make it a number. No, we're just gonna add this so you can pay the taxes. But anyway, it was a good investment. That's how I saw it. I saw these markers as it was gonna save the day thanks to me purchasing this marker. And it did. It helped my streams out too. So I enjoy that part of buying stuff. Because I buy stuff all the time. I'm not addicted to buying. I might be addicted to buying stuff. I buy stuff. So this shoe looks good. But yeah, there's a fun thing in buying stuff. Like, I buy useful tools. That's what I say. I don't like buy like random clothes or jewelry or stuff like that. Not for myself. I buy them for other people because I enjoy that part of giving. gifts. Yeah. I just had to say that because I felt like it was a good way to share who I really am sometimes. Sometimes. All right, we're going to open this up. We're going to do some surgery real quick. Steady as you go. Steady. All open. And apply. And close. And because I realized like I did some, that's what I'm trying to get to the story. So I did some spring cleaning and I was like, whose stuff is this? I was like, it seems like there's a lot of stuff in this house. I was like, whose stuff is this? I was like, is this my stuff? Do I buy this much stuff on a regular? Yeah. And I was like, you know what? We gotta stop buying stuff. I bought a ton of new markers, which is a good thing, right? And then I was like, why are you buying more markers? Because, and then I was like, I couldn't figure out why. So I don't know why, but I like to buy markers and tools. Like I bought more of these little crab hooks for this presentation. So sometimes it just outweighs itself in, how we organize our existence. So, and I mean, this is a house, right? So what they say is you buy a house to put stuff in it. And I have a ton of stuff and I don't feel bad because I sent somebody the picture of my house as I had cleaned up and they were like, oh, it's an artist house. And I was like, and I didn't think about it like that at all. I never thought about the fact that I'm making and putting things and organizing my house because it's an artist's house. Like I could have been a chef, had like tons of pots, pans and silverware and, all types of things to help me cook. But it doesn't look like that. It looks like a house of a famous artist. Oh, that was a piece of glass. That hurt. What the heck? That was like a piece of sharp glass. Anyway, so I just had to realize that, sometimes you got to stand back and you got to realize who you actually are and appreciate the value that you put in, into your existence. Because, if I would have never taken that picture and sent it to somebody, I would have never really known how great I am. I just wouldn't have. I mean, I could have taken a picture and I could have had like old boxes of leftover cereal and I could have had Lucky Charms and old trash bags and, whatever. And I sent it and they were like, yo, you're a hoarder. And then it would have made me feel bad because that's what I am. But the fact that I'm not a hoarder and I'm an artist because I want, so I want to make beautiful things. I want to make things that later on people are going to want to buy. I don't want people to come in my house and I'm like, yo, there's a ton of trash. I don't want to buy that trash. You know what I'm saying? So I try to make good art so they don't say you make trash. Oh my gosh, it would break my heart if somebody told me that I make trash. Like, look at all this trash you got in your house. What are you going to do with this stuff? I'm collecting it. Oh my gosh, that would have hurt my soul. That really would have. But I guess it's the truest of things. Sometimes you don't realize what you got going on until somebody else peers into your life and it's like, let me go ahead and judge. Let me just go ahead and put them on blast because they're not doing good at all with what's happening. Oh, I don't think that was supposed to go through there like that. Is it stuck? Nope, it is not glued down. I knew something was wrong with that. Let's put you down real quick. So yeah, that's who I am. I'm a hoarder. I'm just messing. I cleaned up though. I cleaned up really well, and the space that the space that I use for my living room and stuff. I just organized a little bit because there's a lot of art in this house, like a lot, a whole lot of art. Oh man, and I got glue on my hands again. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. So the goal is to sell some of this art actually in the next couple of months because I don't need it. I don't. I made it for somebody else to appreciate and value over the next couple of years. And if they can do that, then I will be happy. Yeah, because I have artwork in here from 2020. That's when like 2019, that's when I really started getting into my art. And I was like, somebody gonna buy this stuff one day. That's what I thought in my head. And sometimes it doesn't, it doesn't always work out like that. So, but I've been doing more shows, which is good. It's a good thing. Because the more stuff that I put and brought and buy and acknowledge, the more people will acknowledge the fact that I'm making stuff for them and not for myself. Like I think it's healthy. Dondrell said something the other day too. I thought was pretty interesting. He said, you know, when you die as an artist, people will find out how much artwork you have created, and then people will appreciate what you've done. And I was like, damn, that's some sad stuff, man. I was like, I might as well just stop making art at this point because I don't want people to appreciate my artwork when I die. I want them to appreciate it because I made it while I was alive. And that's value. I want my flowers when I'm alive. I want you to see the straightest line that I've ever created right now on my live stream. Do you see how straight that line is? I want people to value that while I'm alive, not while I'm like roasting in the hot sun for the next 50 years, my bones decaying and turning into ash and blah blah blah. I want you to appreciate what I've done now because that is value. You know what I'm saying? You know? That's real value right there. That's where it counts. Like all them other famous artists, they went their entire life without really knowing how much people appreciate their art. And that's crazy. That's the most sickening thing you can ever experience. It's like, let's just say you're a basketball player. You spend your entire life playing basketball and nobody ever cheered you on until you were dead. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. Cheer me on like right now, like while I'm being the best that I could be. Because that's real value. That's what we actually need to keep going. Maybe you don't buy my stuff today, but at least you let me know that you value something that I did. That's what we all need. We all need value. We all need appreciation. What's the other word? There's another word to that too. We all need something to keep going. Maybe a thank you, our flowers, maybe maybe a nice house. If somebody buys me a house one day, that would be cool. I would appreciate that. Like, here's this house for you. I bought it for you. And I'd be like, oh, thank you. Where's the keys at? So I can put my stuff in it right now. No, that's what I would do. I need somebody to buy me a house. Yes, today. All right, let's put these laces on here. Looks like we got another rip here on the side. We need to make sure that this tongue is it's where it says it's supposed to be. I should have made some Velcro shoes too. I think people like wearing Velcro shoes, right? I've almost never in my existence heard somebody say that they enjoy Velcro shoes. Maybe my son when he was a toddler or something like that. He's like, I really like these shoes. And I'm like, yeah, because you don't have to tie them. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would have thought he would appreciate. Oop, I think this one's too high. It's too high. Yeah. But most people like shoestrings. Even though I barely ever retie my shoes. Once I tie them, I almost never untie them. That's a known fact. If you're an adult and you still tie your shoes, you're doing it wrong. Absolutely doing it wrong. You should at least get somebody else to tie your shoes. Like, look, not that I need it, but I would appreciate if you tie my shoes today. And then you'll feel like a kid again. Like your mommy and your daddy used to tie your shoes, like that type of situation. I think that would be funny though. I appreciate the likes too, y'all. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here today, y'all. I'm just chatting it all up. I'm just being myself today. So I appreciate you guys being here listening to my crazy stories. I can actually tell us another story too. I can tell a story about a duck who didn't want to tie his shoes. Let's do that. Let's do that real quick. Since we have time and we have opportunity, let's tell a story about. Hold on. Hold on. About a duck. A short story. Duck that didn't ever want to tie their shoes. Let's say she wanted strangers to tie them for her. Y'all ready? Let's see what this looks like. Who's that boy? Uh, just yeah. Thank you. I hope you think this song is about you, about you, about you. I hope you know this song is about you. All right, so we have Daisy the duck. Let's go. This is gonna be a great story, y'all. If y'all are ready, just type that in the chat that you're ready for this story so I can tell it. I would appreciate that and value if you say that in the chat that you're ready. Oh, don't leave now. Don't leave. You're already here. You got to hear this amazing story I'm about to tell you because I like telling stories. I really do. I do. No one's going to type in the chat. That's fine. I'll just start then. Okay, so Daisy Duck and the United Shoes. She wore foam sneakers in every color, but never tied the laces, not once. I just don't feel like it, she'd quack. Someone else will. At the park, she'd waddle up to strangers with wide eyes and mumble, Excuse me, could you tie these for me? My wings are more than flair, than function. Some found it funny, some found it odd, but every single time, someone knelt down and looped her laces with care. Why don't you learn how to do it yourself? Asked her friend Goose. Ooh, her friend came in here and just tried to wreck shop. Or maybe she just wanted to know. I don't know. Daisy blinked because every time someone ties my shoe, we talk. And I get to meet someone new. That's how Daisy collected more than sneakers. She collected stories, names, secrets, songs, all because she let her laces dangle. The end. Did y'all like that story? See, sometimes it's good to tell a story. That's what I believe. I believe stories are amazing. And even if they're short and to the point. Daisy. Let's go. Let's go, Daisy. Oops, I think this one is a little off par. Okay, let's get that back up there. So this is Daisy right here. If you guys don't know, her name is Daisy and she does not like to tie her shoes. So she has me draw them up there for her. Because her wings, well, her wings are only for flair. Yep. That's how it goes. Now you know the story. Now you know why I make shoes for her. Because she never wants to tie them. And she gets to meet friends and hear stories and songs. How about that? That is what this is about. Yep, one more. And we are perfect. Let's go. Did you like that story? I have a ton of stories too. I think if you track back through my, well, I take that back because a lot of them do have stories, but it's hard to track where because you can't see my face, and I'm not sure if if YouTube tells you where I started telling the stories. It's funny too because I'm like I feel like I should just make a video and just and tell stories, but half of the time I have to put in like some imagery because people won't watch it, and I don't know. I just don't know how else to do it. So I always have to put some type of imagery. Like if you look back through all of every one of my videos, there's a story in there. I'm 100% sure that it's either through imagery or some type of imagery. Because people don't just like to listen to people without imagery. They like imagery and stories. Like this is a story. And I'm giving you imagery. I'm painting on shoes and telling stories. How about that? How about that? It looks like I'm done on this one too. All right, so we're gonna put this shoe right here. And I think this one's done too. We're gonna cover up her little nips there. Just make sure you guys don't catch a glance. Whoops. Maybe this one works. There we go. All right, we have two more. Let me clean my hands real quick. So that's Daisy in the back too. She's like, she's a cool person. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. All right. So I think I'm just making only no. Those two were different. I made those different too. Oops. I was about to say I'm making only the same two shoes, but oh my gosh, I'm growing fur. That's not good. You guys are not supposed to see that. I'm growing fur in my fingers. I'm turning into a duck. Don't do that. I'm telling you, I'm over here making straight lines, y'all. Y'all gotta be here for it. Y'all gotta be here for it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to add the points where I'm telling the stories at, because that would be nice. Like, oh, you can catch the story of this or that one or the one before. Because YouTube needs to catch up. When I be telling stories, YouTube, you need to catch up for real, for real, for real, for real. Like this story about. Oh, let me tell a story. Hold on, hold on. I'm gonna tell everybody a story about how the duck or the person became a duck. Let's do that real quick. Let's put that into action. How the boy, let's just say boy. All right, a short story about a boy who turned into a duck. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Oh, looks. Yep. Not a duck anymore, it seems. I've aged and gone past being a duck, it seems. That's funny. Are you guys ready for this story? I have another story to tell you about a duck. This is all about ducks today. Yeah, this is all about the process of being a duck. Said feathers in his fingertips. There once was a boy named Nilo, Nilo, who lived in a crooked little house by the lake. His parents were ducks, not the kind that waddled into hospitals pretending to be human. No, they were real ducks, talking, scarf wearing, pancake flipping ducks. Nilo, however, had been born looking mostly human, mostly, because on Tuesdays, his laugh echoed like a quack, and when he sneezed, feathers puffed out of his hoodie. Every night, he'd whisper to the moon, I don't want to walk. I want to waddle. I don't want thumbs. I want webbed wings. Then one morning, Nilo woke up with growing, tiny duck fuzz growing from his fingers. Downy golden brown, soft as toast crust. Yes, indeed. His mom blinked. It's starting, she whispered. His dad nodded. About time. Every week the feathers grew longer. His toes began to spread like little paddles. Hmm. Interesting. His nose flattened, curling forward. At first, school was confusing. Writing with feathered hands was tricky, but Nilo didn't care because on the day his arms turned to wings, he jumped into the lake and floated like he'd always belonged. From the shore, his parents cheered, not because he changed, but because he chose. The end. What do y'all think of that story? That was cool. I like that one too. That was cool. That was really cool. Don't you think this story is about you? About you. about you. Nobody likes the stories? Oh no, that's not good. That's not good at all. Oh well. One day somebody will enjoy my stories. And they will rule the world. One after another. Over and over. I told 2 stories today. Wow. That's pretty funny. Oops. Getting a little aggressive there. Come on, go to the other side. There we go. I don't know if I'm gonna get to painting today. It's already 12 o'clock. God dang. I thought I was gonna be able to, maybe I'll paint one of them. I'll stop after this and paint. Really wanted to get some color on these. Can I make it? I got it. I freaking got it. Up a little closer that next time. A little closer next time. Yeah, this is the part you guys didn't get to see yesterday because I just painted the entire time. I already had all of the lines and everything together. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow might be a busy day though. Or maybe tomorrow I'll just paint the entire time and I'll finish up these other shoes. These other 3. I'll probably get to those tomorrow because this is a lot of work. I only did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did 6 shoes already and it took me this long to get through. Maybe if I wasn't talking so much, maybe that would have been it. Or if I didn't have to get up and go to the bathroom, that would have been it too. I have to realize that my time and your time as well is very valuable. So next time I just won't get up and go to the bathroom and I won't talk. I'll just draw the entire time. Cause those are very, you okay?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I told a story today. It's right here. It's about 2 ducks. This one right here. Be careful.
Not bad.
Yeah. All right, let's put some laces on these bad boys. Ah, we're halfway there. Straight lines again. Let's go. Oops, that was not straight at all. Don't look at that. Don't look at that line. Do not. Oops, don't look at that one either. Look at this one. Look at that line. That's a line you should go home and tell your mom about. That was perfect. Perfect. All right. Let me see. I have to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I have to do this shoe too because that would make it off. It would make it an odd number, and we don't do odd numbers over here. We only do stuff that's not odd. All right. Straight line. On the road again. If you're listening, that song is gonna be stuck in your head now, and you're not even gonna know why. But it happens just like that because somebody else put that song in my head too. On the road again. I don't even know the lyrics of it. I just know that part because somebody sang it in a movie the other day, and now it's stuck in my head. Oh, what was that? I watched Men in Black yesterday. That was a really interesting movie. There's a lot of messages in it too. And Will Smith is such a good actor. I watched the first Men in Black too at a camp. They had put it on for like the end of the camp sessions or whatever the heck it was. It's like everybody was. They had the whole camp watch it. I think that was it was like programming too, because I was like, well, like why does everybody have to watch it? Why can't we just? But yeah, it was a good movie though. Then they played the song afterwards, and we all danced. That was pretty cool. That was a cool experience, and that's why I can remember it because that's the way they did it. And that was like years ago, freaking years ago. But it's great. It's a great experience right there. Men in Black, and they did like a full circle story of how Agent J uh, became a Men in Black, and how his dad was a part of the experience. It was pretty cool. Men in Black 3. Yeah. I think I'll forever remember stuff like that because that's all really what uh, um, Will Smith does for his stories. He likes to tell stories about his family and, good positive things. So I appreciate that, Will Smith. Huh? Glue? We need glue for it. Yeah, there's glue over there. Unless you want to use super glue. Okay, it's right here. You just need a dab. You don't need a lot. You know how to dab? Show me how you dab. That's funny. I was being funny. Yeah, so like a community thing, like Will Smith showed in a lot of these movies, and then he cussed in his movies too, and he's like really making sure that people um, acknowledge the fact that he's an African American as well in the movie. So I appreciate that too. Very much valuable. Scott like this. I hear it. Somebody won again. Okay. Perfect. Yep. So that was the movie of the day that I watched yesterday, and sometimes it's like really valuable to like to go back in time because that's what movies really are. I don't know if anybody else notices stuff like that, but they'll give you valuable things about your future. That's what movies are. So if you ever think about it, like, why can't we go back in time? We do. We're allowed to go back in time. You do that with movies, and YouTube does it too. You guys just don't notice. You just don't notice how things are expressed in message. So, but I'm telling you, because I know it. I know exactly what it is. So let's put the top of this shoelace. Yeah. A shield? Oh yeah, that does look like a shield. That's cool. What are you gonna do with it? You gonna protect one of your characters? Okay. Thank you. You're welcome. On the road again. All right, cool. That's a good line right there, man. Need some boots right here. Wait, why do I got ink on my hand? Let me see if I can get this. Okay, so just put a little bit of alcohol. You see that little mark at the top? Let's see if I can get this mark off. Oh, keep getting more ink on my hands. That's why I like to put my fingers inside the shoe. So this is just foam too. And I just put a little bit of alcohol because it's pretty much water-based. And that's how you clean your shoes. If you don't know that, you just learned something new. If you ever want to clean your shoes, just put some alcohol, use a Q-tip, and boom, it'll get that stain out there real quick. Real quick. Yeah. Yep. All right, let's add our laces. Straight line, let's go.
What do you do?
Drawing shoelaces.
Can I show you how one of the characters used to shield?
Yeah, sure.
Look. So this is the character with the shield.
Mm-hmm.
The character has a shield.
Right.
When the other character punches,
Mm-hmm.
they block and
Okay.
then they hit the other person.
Nice. I understand that. Thank you for showing that representation. Cool. These are going to be good. I like this. I like this a lot. Except for that dot. That dot right there. Perfect. And straight line. Oh, we did it, y'all. We did it. Look at that. I can't wait to color this one. This one's gonna be good. Now I just have to figure out what color scheme to put. So, yeah. Yeah. I do have my two favorite colors though. I'm not even gonna lie. I already had this planned out just in case. But if you guys want to make if you guys want colors, I can add colors or whatever. This is not orange. This is red. The light is really gleaming. Let me see if I can change the color. Hold on. Let me see if I can make it red. No, I don't think I can make it red. But it's the light that's making it off. Whatever, we'll just use that. But this is red and this is yellow. So we're about to get this. We're gonna get this party started. Let's start with the back of this. And we'll just do, let's hopefully get some ink out of here. We might have to. Get that started there. I should probably have done this in pre-warm-ups. This marker's a little dry. All right, well, we'll just wait till that one decides that it wants to use its special talents. I think this one might be good though. Let's go. Nice. That's really nice. And also have my finger inside the shoe. Because this is your shoe, right? But I'm a giant and I'm making shoes for little people. Yeah. I'm not wearing socks like you would for little people that will wear the shoe, but my finger doesn't stink. So You don't have to worry about fungus and all that other stuff. Because I have clean fingers without socks on my fingers. Actually, I can wear those latex, but I don't have them. So I'm going raw inside your shoe. I have alcohol too, so that's pretty much cleaned into my hands at this point because it's easy. I'm using acrylic markers and they're easy to wash off, except when you get it on the table. It's still easy to clean up. So don't worry. I got this. I got this. Yep. Yep. I'm an expert. I'm an expert doctor at this. I got this. An expert doctor. Let's do that. Let's make a story about that. An expert doctor as we color these shoes. I like this one though. I don't know if I'm gonna add. I feel like I want to add something in between this, but there's a lot of extra areas, so I'm gonna think about that for a second. Let me see if this yellow is approaching liftoff. It is definitely not. Okay, that one I just did made it ink really hard. Let's see, a doctor. What about a doctor who saves a duck? How about that? Let's put that down. Oops. Let's put that down. All right, I got it, y'all. A doctor who saved a duck with shoes on its feet. All right, let's see if that works. No. It's in. I see it. It's just doesn't want to. I don't want a lot of ink. Just want a little bit. And I feel like it's yep. That's what it's gonna do. It's just gonna do whatever, cause whatever. Just make it so. I think I might add yellow to the bottom of the shoe. I don't know if it's gonna, sorry, I'm like all in the camera. These are my hiking boots right here, y'all. I think I might add some other color. I don't know if yellow should be the hint right there because it might be a little bit dominant. And those who wear it might be like, it doesn't match my shirt, or my pants or anything like that. So we might just have to keep it like this. Although I do like it, but we'll think about another color. Let's get these shoes on this assembly line real quick. Actually, I don't want the marker to be that dry. I want it. You had to. You just had to. See what that does? That's the universe. Like, no, just paint the whole entire thing yellow, bro. Like, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? I get it. I get it. Give me a second. I'm gonna clear that up with this red though. Freaking aggressive. Aggressive paint. Can you see that? Yeah. I'm just gonna paint over that line too, or that yellow. Decided it wanted to embark on a different journey. Foolish little yellow. Let's go. And oops, sorry. I knew I should have put the shoe over here. So these are my Perky's Pocket duck boots. They have the incredible size for a duck. Am I really smudging paint all over the place again? Dang, it's like always wants me to show people how to do stuff. All right, so I just got additional paint on right there, right above that. So you just need to get some alcohol. Clean my hand real quick from all of this. And because this is just foam, foam and paint, and I'm just gonna just smudge that a little bit. And it should clean up the paint off of the shoe. And in that spot, not a problem, right? Perfect. Now I could probably do the same thing with this one, with this paint right here, but I don't need to. The universe told me that I needed to paint yellow. So we're just gonna paint that yellow. Or another color, it doesn't even matter. In the end, it doesn't even matter. All right, so Dr. Lacey and the duck in the distress. In a small town where animals wore shoes and manners, there lived a duck named Pip, P-I-P, Pip, who loved sneakers more than swimming. High tops, low tops, even light up soles. Pip had them all, but he never tied the laces. Too boring, too bendy, too not fabulous. One windy morning, Pip strutted down the main street in neon blue sneakers with triple length laces. He was humming, he was twirling, and then wham! He tripped flat and rolled straight into a sandwich cart. That's when Dr. Lacey, the town's tiniest and kindest physician, happened to walk by. Duck down, she gasped, rushed to his side. Pip blinked, up, dazed, but unharmed. My shoes betrayed me, he mumbled. Dr. Lacey inspected the laces. Then she looked at Pip's wings. You're not injured, just fashionably endangered. She pulled out a pair of shoelace clips from her coat, designed for creatures with paws, claws, and feathers. With a snap, the laces tucked neatly in. Pip wiggled his feet. No flopping, no tripping, no compromise on flair. From that day on, Pip became the face of Lacy Locks, a shoe cafe campaign for stylish animals. And Dr. Lacy, she added shoelace first aid to her resume. Let's go. I like that one too. That was good. That was really good. Oh, look, the ink stopped dripping. I think this one's broken. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Okay. Yo, I think this marker is drying up because the ink is coming out of the bad places where ink is not supposed to come from. It's not. All right. Did y'all like that story? Today's all about the ducks. Yeah, this marker is not it. 1, 2, 3, not it. Let me find another habitable marker. Oh, let's take you here. Take you and put you here. Give me 1 second, y'all. I had to do some surgery. I think this marker might be gone too. Oh, what? What are you doing? You're getting above and ahead of yourself. Oh my gosh. You're supposed to be good to me, marker. Okay. Are you trying to tell me something? In the end, nothing really matters. But when you try so hard, that's when everybody notices. Isn't that wild? That's some wild stuff. You try really hard, people notice that you're trying too hard. And when you're actually doing nothing, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. They don't care that you're not doing anything. They just don't give a damn. Nope. What is up with these markers though? I don't know if it's the yellow markers or they're like bleeding crazy right now. Just being super stupid. These markers are usually intelligent. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm being aggressive. That could be it. See how it's bubbling at the top right there, the marker? Can you see that? No, you can't see that because it's focusing on the duck in the back. But it's just a lot more ink than it should be. It should be in the tip of the marker. And I know this because I'm a professional. I'm a professional marker holder. And I notice these things. And it is not correct. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find another marker too. Because it doesn't want to play. Oh, it doesn't want to play fair today. Stop. This one was supposed to be perfect. This was the only one that I was gonna paint today. And it looks good though. I like it. Looks like a submarine. Some like submarine shoes. I just wish these markers would do me right so I could finish what I started. My tools. I actually have a lot of freaking markers. I'm thinking about like all of the markers I'm about to run through real quick to find the yellow. I have a lot of markers. And some people are like, yo, that's okay. You're supposed to have markers. You're supposed to have options. And I'm like, you know what? I appreciate that. That makes me feel better. Now I don't feel like I'm a hoarder of markers because I do use all of them. It's not like I just got a bunch of uncapped markers and just looking at them and comparing them to the other uncapped markers. No. Not at all. I'm trying to use every last one of them. That's not true though. But this marker is right now. And I don't know why. Let's see if this one. Let's see if this one gives me satisfaction. Because if not, I'm gonna dump this marker. I'm gonna find somebody else. Find another marker out there in the world. It'll help me color. I just gotta add some more ink. Hold on. I swear I'm trying to do my best right now. But there's like always things that are like, hey, I want you to draw on the other side. I want you to get this wrong as best as possible. You know what that is? That's negative. I don't like negative. You know what I usually do with negative stuff? I just ignore it and keep moving. Because negative, you can't come with me. No, sir. We do not have a place in my existence. Yeah, these do look like submarine shoes. Not even on cap. I'm uncapping right now. These do look like submarine shoes. Or pizza. It could look like pizza shoes. Yeah. You see that yellow right there? That's a sign. That is totally a sign that I can do this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I just broke it. See? See? No mistakes. No mistakes. Ever. Where's our black marker? In the end. Yo, I have to listen to that song now. Okay, well, I should have waited until it dried and then did that, but I didn't. So, Yeah, I could have waited just a few more seconds before I actually did that because it would have made a difference. It would have made a huge difference. Like that. And that. And that's still wet. All right, this is cool. I like this one. This one had value today. It does kind of, I don't know whose sneakers these like. It reminds me of some like character or something, but I just can't figure out like who these shoes belong to. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like color resemblance to something. Not like SpongeBob or anything, but it just, I don't know what character they look like. Let me go ahead and put these up there because those are. Hold on, I'll be right back. I have to give me 1 second. Dusty. All right, y'all. Let's see if I can get some action. Yo, what's up with the yellow today? Maybe it doesn't want me to use yellow. Maybe it's like, no, don't ever use yellow again. Because yellow is actually my favorite color. Oh, reconnecting, huh? Okay, well, reconnect then. Reconnect. Wait, what are you doing? Get out of here. Why all of these? Get out of here. Get out of here. I can't get this. I know I just bought, and I put this on everything. I know I just bought our brand new yellow marker. And the fact that it's not producing, because it's like stuck right there. See that? I don't know. We're gonna have to do surgery, y'all. We're gonna have to save its life. It's like dry or something. You got like I'm gonna have to spit on it or something. Super dry. Okay, there we go. Something's happening, y'all. We're producing. I just didn't want the tip of it to be, there we go, super whack, because it's perfect. It's just not painting. So this is an acrylic marker as well. And for a long time, I didn't even realize that they were making acrylic markers. I just bought a bunch of acrylic containers and just used a paintbrush and was painting on everything like that. But now I know, and now I'm smarter. And now I rule the world because I'm a transformer. And knowing is half the battle. But this paint, I don't know if this is like giving me signals or something, but I think it's the tip is dry, and so it won't let the paint go. It won't let the paint come through. Oops. It's like really, really, really super duper. Oops. Did I knock that off your head? I'm so sorry. Let me go ahead and put that back. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that. That's Daisy right there. And she likes it that way. She likes sneakers. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to call this one a day right now because I think that's the only I have three. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think this might be the end of the stream. If I'm doing stuff like that, it really means I need to stop. This is supposed to be like a silent stream or something. And it is not it. Wait, there's another yellow one too. Let's see. Tip. It doesn't even matter. Because we try so hard to make new friends. In the end, they don't even. I don't even know how to rhyme with that one. That's a hard song to rhyme with. So the tip of this is just 1, 2, 3, not it at all. It's like scratching the foam. It's supposed to just be laying paint, like a construction worker. Just laying paint. I don't know why this one took me so long to figure out. Like, what the heck? I'm really good at this, but my tools are just not up to par today. Can you hear it scratching? Let me be quiet so you can hear it scratching. Yeah, that was a lot. There it goes. Now it's starting to pull the paint out. I don't know what the heck the other markers were doing in life, but it's not it. They have one goal, and I'm talking about the markers. They have one goal in life, and that's to empty themselves upon whatever I paint on it. Empty. That's it. That's all you gotta do. You don't have to do nothing else. You don't have to have conversation. Actually, you kind of do, but Yeah. And now it's starting to leak. Oh, it looks like a pizza. That's what it is, like a cheese and pepperoni pizza. I was like, man, I'm trying to figure out what the heck. Sorry to those who left already and couldn't figure out what the words were. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Huh, I didn't know that. I mean, I do like pepperoni pizza. I don't mind it, even though it's like hard on my stomach because of all that grease and fat and unknown meat, you know, unknown. I still enjoy it though. I had one the other day. I'm gonna feel it in a few days though. Stomach will start gurgling, start going into convulsions, like The Exorcist. I couldn't even do that. I couldn't even say that without laughing. Just, oh my gosh, wait, I have to get myself, compose myself. Because I was thinking about like, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, that was so funny. Uh, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. That was just so funny. Like pepperoni pizza is crazy. I don't know if people like realize like there's a lot of cheese and milk and stuff like that. And then sometimes like just the mixture of all of it just gives you like really stomach problems. And I thought of The Exorcist and she was like flinging all around and stuff. But that's because she was lactose intolerant. The Exorcist. Oh my gosh. Her body was just flailing out of control. I'm so sorry. That imagery right there will be forever lived in this uh in this video. I did good though. I just kind of wish this yellow wouldn't have did whatever it's doing right now. Yeah. Yeah. Oops. I almost had it freaking perfect too. Freaking Exorcist. That's a good movie. That's like the first movies that I saw as a little person, and I really enjoyed it. I was like, "This is some scary stuff, y'all." Nobody else was with me at the time that I watched it, but that's what I said out loud. I was like, "This is some scary stuff." I don't know if I'm supposed to be watching this, but I was definitely watching it intently because I was trying to figure out like, is this real? Like, do real people go through this experience, like The Exorcist and stuff? I'm getting off task of conversation, but you just never know like all of the things that might happen in life. You know, you might just eat that one slice of pizza and just might have diarrhea for 2 days straight because it's the cheese and your stomach is letting you know that it does not agree with it. Oh, I'm losing people. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm losing people by talking about exorcism stuff. I'm so sorry, y'all. Maybe I'll tell another story. Maybe people will come back and watch because I'm telling a great story. Ooh, let's make a story about the exorcism. I'm just playing. Um, let's see. Tell another duck story real quick. Uh, a short. Let's say Daisy. We'll put Daisy back in there. Exorcism. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so funny. Exor. All right, y'all ready? This will probably be the last story. While I paint. I like these though. These are cool. I made them. I made them just for you guys. Just for y'all. Ta-da! Spinning. If we spinning, we winning, y'all. Let's go. All right, I got one more story. Daisy and the Forbidden Slice. Daisy Duck had one weakness: pepperoni pizza. The smell made her feathers tingle. The grease made her eyes shine. The cheese, well, she was highly allergic to. Her doctor said, Daisy, no cheese, no pepperoni. Your body goes full exorcist mode. But Daisy was rebellious. Yes, she was. She didn't care. She had no cares. Come on. Why does it do that? Why does it spread the... Sorry, off topic. But Daisy was rebellious. She didn't just walk into pizza shops. She stormed in, flapping. One foggy Friday, she spotted a steaming slice abandoned on a red checkered table. The moon winked. Her stomach roared. No one will know, she whispered. Chomp at first, bliss. Then, oh, this marker is just not a 2. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Then twitch, flap, spin. Her body began to flail like a horror movie marionette. Wings twisted, beak clicked backwards. Oh, shoot. Eyes rolled like googly dice. She levitated 3 feet off the ground. The cheese must leave. She croaked in ancient duck tongue. A beam of melted mozzarella shot from her mouth like a dairy exorcism. The pepperoni exploded midair into spicy confetti. When she finally collapsed into a soft puddle of breadcrumbs in shame, a small crowd clapped. Encore. Encore? Asked a tourist. Daisy stood up slowly, feathers smoldering, and said, next time, I'm getting vegan crust. That was a good story. The end. That was a good story. How'd y'all like it? Did you like that story? No, nobody liked it. Okay, that's fine. I see the likes. I got 1 like. That means nobody liked the story at all. I get it. No, I truly get it. No, I get it. It's the last story I ever tell on this channel. Psych. I'm in it to win it. And if we spin it, we definitely win it. There's no stopping us now. Oh, I'm gonna play my song. I want to play my song real quick. I'm gonna get copyright though, but I'm gonna play this song because I really don't give. I don't care. I don't care, sir. I really don't care. Wait, just in case? Wait. Is this? No. No, no. No, that's not it. No, that's not it either. I should have just played all of the songs. That's not it. I don't know what I did with it. Is this it? I don't think that's it. No, it's not it. Wait, we're rolling? I don't know where the that's no. I have no idea where the song went now. I'll just play this one. It don't matter. How y'all doing out there today? Are you thirsty? Sheesh. I see you. About the side. Yo, this yellow marker stuff is just not it today. There it is right there. Say it works on here. Hello, welcome again. I see you thirsty. I have voices. Let me see. That's the first copyright I'm gonna get for this live stream. It's funny. That's so funny. Wait, which one is this one? Oh, that's Dino. Oh, it's in here. There it is, right there. I can tell she wanna be more than friends. Pick it up, put it back down, shift. Set it up, winning this game, whistle. Call that a touchdown, whistle, 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 whistle. It's stopping us now. Nope. It's stopping us now. We spinning, we winning. No stopping us now. Nope. Absolutely not.
No stopping us now. No stopping us now. No reason to talk, we're controlling the flow. Feeling the vibes, we're running the show. Hearts in sync, we're breaking the mold. There is no time, yeah, best story ever told.
All right. This yellow is. Maybe we should have picked another marker. Yup. Nice. That was nice. Thanks for playing. Thanks for playing. Thanks for playing today, y'all. Appreciate y'all stopping by as well. Not really much conversation today, it seems. I'm not sure what that's about, but hopefully tomorrow. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow will be different. I appreciate Omizu coming through. Appreciate you stopping by for short. Forge. What? A forge? Appreciate you stopping by for a forge. A fort. A short stay is what I'm trying to say. Short stay conversation. Yeah. What time is it? Oh, it's still not even. School's not even over yet. What the heck? I don't know. Maybe tomorrow I'll figure out how to get these markers to work because I've never seen this. Like, usually it's a lot thicker. I don't know. It's just not doing. It's not doing marker stuff today. It's doing weird stuff, like weird, creepy stuff. Markers stuff that doesn't do stuff like that. I might have to cut some of these out too. What? I don't know. I just don't know why the markers don't want to get over here. All right, let me see. We got this one. I thought I was finished, but ultimately, I guess I'm just going to keep painting because school's not over yet. I guess I'll do this last one. And encourage you to do something. Oh, look at that. As soon as I started talking and I was about to end the stream, the marker's like, no. Watch this. Look at that. Look at that. That is amazing. So amazing. All right, let's paint this. Let's paint this. Oh, I got 3 likes. Let's go. Thank you guys. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for trusting me with your life. Appreciate that. I really do. Even if people stay for like a few minutes, y'all don't understand it. Like something about those numbers on the screen, when I see it, I just get I just get happy. I'm like, this is what life is about numbers. Invisible people. Yeah, that's what it does for me. And even though I'm painting shoes tomorrow, I could be painting the world. And it all just takes is numbers. Just a number square. Yeah, look at that. Nice and thick. Oh, nice and thick. It's crazy at the back of this. How is the duck in the back more focused than... Did I do that? I must have did that. Okay, I did that. I made sure that it was focused back there rather than the front. I did that. I want to hear another song now. Does anybody else want to hear another song? No? Because some people might use this as like a silent time. And you just might want to listen to somebody's voice. I'm not really sure. And I apologize if that's what I just did. You were in school watching and the teacher's like, what's that music? Is that coming from you? And you're like, just say 1, 2, 3, not it. And then they'll have to be quiet and then go about whatever they're doing and ignore the fact that it was just playing music. That's how it works. Yeah. Or if you're in that office meeting and you were just watching me paint this and the music started to play. I did warn you that I was about to play music though. I did. So you can't get mad at me and unsubscribe to the channel because I played music. I make music. That is what my body does. So yeah, I'm just accepting what I am and leaving the rest behind. Because that's what I do. Make beautiful music. Yeah. Y'all want to hear another song? I have a bunch of songs. I have instrumentals and lyric songs that I made. Yeah. And you know who it's for? See how you guessed it. You guessed it right. Oh, I'm so glad this yellow is working. God dang, that hits. Oops, a little too high there. It's cool. If I go overboard, I have a black marker that'll just fill in any of those extra details that are not necessarily supposed to be there. Yep. We have our red marker that's over here doing something cool too. Let's see, what other song do I do have another song that I would like to listen to though. So if you unsubscribe now, I really understand, but you don't have to because I do make good music. I'm a good person. Yeah.
Don't tell you what you can't do. So show them, yeah, what you wanna do. Tell my heart we're looking for something new. Can my mind, yeah, so make it true. They doubted the spark, but I lit the flame. Now I'm running the field ahead of the game. Dreams in my head.
Let's go. Nice. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Just go out there and make it true, y'all. Ain't that some craziness? You got it. You got it. Yep. 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 That was cool. I like that one. That was a cool, nice little shoe. I swear these are pepperoni. That's what they are. Pepperoni shoes. Pepperoni and cheese pizza shoes for ducks. You know what I'm saying? For ducks. Ducks. You got yourself a duck over there. That's Daisy right there. She's a spunky thing. She doesn't move a lot because she thinks that somebody's drawing her picture. So she just, just wants to look good. She just wants to make sure you get her good side. Ain't that right? She's looking at you now too. Yeah. Well, thank you for letting me draw these shoes today, y'all. I appreciate that. Something about today is it's the best day I've ever had. And I ain't capping. No, there's no caps on these markers. I'm not capping at all. This is the best day I've ever had. Yep. And I owe it to all of the people who came to watch today and those who subscribed as well. I appreciate that. And I hope to bring some more beautiful content to y'all. And, hopefully we can get some chatting on and some people chat in the comments. That would be cool too. I like questions. I like to be asked questions. And I like for people to question things while asking questions, while questions are being asked. Oh my gosh. Oh, I think people left because I was playing music. I'm so sorry. They're like, no, this is not the time to play music. So I apologize. Yeah. I see that people leave. Yeah, this marker is definitely needing to be capped because there's cap. Because I believe it's drying out. It is dry. Yeah, they keep leaving. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm done. I'm done today. Today I'm done. I did make these shoes though. And it's like blinking. Yeah. These are cool though. So if you guys like what you see, make sure you come back for more. Make sure you come back tomorrow. Yeah, because I'll be painting tomorrow again. I have a few other shoes that I didn't finish. And I have to figure out why these markers, yep, there we go. Let's say I have to figure out why these markers are not working, but they are working. I just need to give them some time. Yeah, I just need to give them some time. Absolutely. And they will work hard for their money. Yep. All right, y'all. I'm full of rain. And today we are just having fun. That's really it. That's how I see life. It's just an organized chaos of fun. So if you guys like what you see, make sure you subscribe, make sure you come back, make sure you tell your friends, make sure you come back for more. Watch my other videos too. It's very interesting. I don't know if anybody else watches my other videos, but if you have newly subscribed, go back and look at something. Maybe it might give you some good feelings or something like that. Because I just make positive stuff. I do cuss. I apologize if you're a child and you've heard the first word as an F word, but you know, I'm still human. I'm a human being. I'm not a monster. You can't see my face, but I have human hands, so I'm not a monster. But I appreciate you guys watching. I really do. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Yep. Thank you.